Hey everybody, welcome back to this 2000 point battle report. But before we get into the list, I'd like to ask everybody to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow, and I'd like to thank everybody who's done so already. And before we get into it, I'd like to let everybody know that I teamed up with my local game store, Recess Games, which is actually a pretty big game store. They are offering all my viewers 10% off of their e-commerce purchases. So anything in their e-store, anything in their store actually, if you buy it through their e-store, you get 10% off. Use the promo code MONSTER, all caps promo code MONSTER. It lets you get 10% off. They'll ship everywhere in the country. And with all that being said, let's get into the list. So we're playing an Arks of Omen match play out of the match play book. So this is going to be an Arks of Omen detachment. My compulsory detachment is going to be troops. My troop choices. So my troop choices are going to be 2 Plague Marine units, 2 20-man Pots Walkers. The second Plague Marine unit is just going to be bolters and knives and one Power Fist. This unit is going to be Power Fist, double knives, flail, double knives, mason axe, and Great Plague Cleaver. We'll head over to my Warlord, and as always, my Warlord is going to be Mortarion. Mortarion, so he'll have the Gloaming Bloat Warlord trait that basically shuts off rerolls and Overwatch. His psychic abilities are going to be Miasma, Pestilence, Curse of the Leper, and Gifts of Plague. Miasma is -1 to hit. Curse of the Leper is mortal wounds against your enemy's toughness. And Gifts of Plague is extending his contagion range. We will head over to the HQs. And my HQs are going to be first, we'll start with the Malignant Plaguecaster. He'll have Putrescent Vitality as his psychic ability, which is +1 to toughness and strength. He also has Miasma as his second. We will head over to the Tallyman, who I think is a must in Death Guard list because of the 7. Basically, roll 7 per player turn and try to gain a CP. Still, you have to follow the rules of the you only get 1 per phase. I'm sorry, 1 per battle round. Then we have the Foul Blightspawn. Again, I think is a must-take. And he will have the Deadly Pathogen of Viscous Death. So I get to reroll my hit rolls. And he will also have the Relic of Disgusting Stench Vats, which turns off my enemy's charging ability within 6 inches. Then we will head over to my Death Shroud Terminators. I'll have 4 Death Shroud Terminators, and I'm adding in Lord Fargus, who will be my champion. He will have the Glorious Reaper of Entropy. He also have the Chimes. Chimes will be free, so he doesn't actually have them, but Chimes will be free now. And so that's going to be them. I will go up to a 7-man unit of Blight Lord Terminators. I keep adding them in as I get them done. Guys, I do a lot of painting throughout the year, so I can't always get my stuff done. I do commission painting as well. So we have a 7-man unit of Blight Lords. We'll have 1 with the flail, and they'll all have Bale Swords and Bolters, and 1 will have the a Blight Launcher. We'll go up to a 3-man unit of Blade Haulers, all with Meltas, Grenades, and Spewers. And then what I just got painted up, a Miasmic Malignifier with a Pot Furnace. It is a terrain feature. I just want to play it because I think it's a cool, fun model. And I just finished it, just came off the table a couple days ago. So we're going to use it. It has a bunch of different features, like the Potts Furnace has like light cover, heavy cover, unstable positions. It's got a bunch of things that we'll go over when it comes up in a game. And if you're within range of the Malignifier, you get light cover, unless you're actually in cover, which in that case it becomes dense or heavy cover. So that'd just be a fun model to play. I thought it'd be fun to get on the channel. Sorry, on the table. So that is going to be my 1,993 93 points, I believe 97 points, something like that. Close to 2,000 points of Death Guard. They are going to be Mortarian's Anvil. I will start with 2 CP. And with all that being said, let's go take a look at the Grey Knights. All right, guys, before we get into the list, my buddy Jake's back. He's been on one of my older ones, one of my first ones. He's come back with his Grey Knights. All right, Jake, shoot. What do you got here?
Perfect. We have 2 detachments. Ark of Omen detachment here. 3 HQ. Kaldor Drago. This is going to be our Librarian and Castellan Crow. We have 3 10-man interceptor squads.
What are their powers?
Oh, yeah, I can dive into that.
Please.
The Librarians, he has a Warlord trait of, what is it, Psychic Epitome, I believe it's called, which gives him extra mortals on Witchfire spells. His actual spells are going to be Vortex of Doom and Purifying Flame. He also has a couple, I guess the Rapier Brotherhood spell as well, which would give him additional attacks. I can't imagine I'd use it on him.
Okay.
Kaldor Drago. He basically comes as your stock Kaldor Drago. His 3 known spells, Gate of Infinity, Sanctuary, and Vortex of Doom. He only casts 2, though.
Okay.
And then Castellan Crow, again, a little boring. He starts with Purifying Flame as a stock spell, and then he'll also have Warp Shaping in case we need to change that.
Awesome.
These guys, interceptors, we're running them all as halberds. You're going to see a couple hammers and staves mixed in there, but we're not going to do it WYSIWYG.
Okay.
Next detachment.
Are they psychic as well?
They just have their stock ethereal castigation.
Okay.
We don't pick spells for most of our troops.
Okay.
Paladins are one of the exceptions there. They would let you pick an additional spell. 2 Grandmasters. We pay the additional CP to have 2 Grandmasters in the same detachment. This is going to be a Swordbearer detachment. The other one was a Rapier. Swordbearer detachment there. Brotherhood spell is an 18-inch no line of sight spell, I think cast on a 7. And it would give all 3 vehicles, Venerable Dreadnought, 2 Grandmasters, +1 to the wound roll when attacking that target. Everything in this squad is going to be WYSIWYG. We have swords on the Grandmasters, 2 psi weapons, so no flamer on either of the Grandmasters. The first one, Warlord, will denote it with the gold plate on the shoulder. That one is going to have Sigil of Exulgence. When you target it on, I think that's the kicker, it has to be on your shooting phase. So like Overwatch, I won't be able to use it, but a once per game teleport when it's the target of a shooting attack.
Okay.
Let me bring up their stats real quick to make sure we got the spells. Both are going to have Vortex of Doom. The other one's going to have Empiric Amplification, which increases the damage on psi weapons when shooting it at a target that has that. All right, quick correction. Empiric Lodestone was the spell we just mentioned. Gate of Infinity, and the other one has the Vortex of Doom.
Okay.
Venerable Dreadnought. Feel no pain, 6+, 8 wounds, hits on 2s, has a twin las and a missile launcher.
All right.
And then 2 squads of strikes, as is some are swords, some are halberds, and little Calidus is going to be in deep strike.
All right.
Hopefully wasting your CP.
How many CP do you start?
0. 2,000 points on the dot, 0 CP.
All right, we will be back with the deployment and the mission. All right, guys, we are back. In the mission that me and Jake rolled is going to be Recover the Relic, which is number 11 in the Arks of Omen Grand Tournament pack. Basically, it's a hold 1, hold 2, hold more. It's the hamburger-style deployment. This being my territory, this being Jake's territory. 6 objectives. The mission secondary, I guess we'll call it, is if you kill a unit, you get 1 point, and it's a max of 3. Also, to the mission rules are you can't get your battlefield's command point unless you are holding your objective on your turn and 1 in no man's land on your opponent's turn. So that's something a little bit of a twist in this game. Here is the deployment and the map. And so we'll go over the ruins. If you guys have watched my channel before, these we'll just treat as ruins. I'm skewering. If you're inside, you can see them. If you got, and you can shoot in or shoot out if you're inside. We do play the rubber band rule. So if you wrap a rubber band around it and you're inside that rubber band footprint, then you're in the terrain. And if you're outside, then you're not. These will just be like cover. Like cover. They are not affecting the movement at all. We can go through them, over them, doesn't matter. They're just going to be like cover. And like you've seen before, this is going to be one full piece. So it's going to be ruins basically on this side. Then you're out of it. We are playing true line of sight. Sorry, man, knocked over your model. We are playing true line of sight, so if there's no windows in there, you can't see in, you can't shoot out. All right, so we have the objective markers, 2 in my deployment zone. I'm sorry, 2 in my territory, and my deployment zone here, and then 2 in Jake's, and in his deployment zone. And so I'll go over my first secondaries. I took spread to sickness. I figured I'm at least get 8, 9, 10, 11 points off of that, just to do my 2. I also took fleeing vectors, which is kill 7 models, and you get a point. And then if you kill them with the plague weapon, you get 2 points. And so obviously that's all I have is plague weapons. And my last one was assassination, because Jake has 6 characters. I don't think I'm going to score very well on that. I just think that I'm using that to have him play a little bit more defensively, so he keeps his characters back. Is kind of the plan behind that. However, part of the game is scoring, so if I can't score, who knows what's going to happen. Jake, what did you take?
I went with Teleport Strike, one of the Grey Knight specific ones. 5 victory points on any turn that a model or a unit kills one of your units, and I guess the condition being that it either deep struck, teleport shunted, or been Gate of Infinity.
Okay.
I'm also doing Psychic Interrogation in Banners.
Okay.
Banners being a full action, made Purifying Ritual a little bit of a riskier option, and I'd like to have the Psychic available to deal with you.
Gotcha.
Instead of my secondaries.
And so what was the third one? And what was it? Banners. Banners.
Yeah.
Banners, which is pretty easy.
Yeah.
And everybody who don't know what banners is you perform an action on one of the objectives, and you hold it through the command phase. You get a point through your next command phase. So basically, guys, here is my deployment zone. I spread out all my potswalkers, keeping the little triangle at the end here, just because Jake has the ability to move around. Grey Knights are very mobile. He can kin them behind me. I'm trying to prevent that from happening. Got my Plague Marines in here. I got a unit of Plague Marines in here, and put all my Terminators up front to jump on that objective. My Blood Haulers, I had to deploy this. I could forward deploy this, but it has to be 12 inches away from his deployment zone. So I put this here, the furnace. I put the furnace there, and I put the have to be wholly within 6 of the with the actually the Phosphorus is a man, I can't remember. My mind just went blank. Malignant Fire. So Jake, what did you do in your turn, in your deployment?
Really just tried to spread out. The army has a built-in redeploy for 3 core units, so I anticipate on reacting to who goes first here. Kept all of my 10-man interceptors as 10-mans right now. We might adjust that to some 5-mans when we redeploy. Otherwise, I'm just on the staging gate trying to control as much of the board first turn as possible, and
exactly
fight over it the rest of the game.
So guys, real quick, in this mission, me and Jake were talking, and he deployed all of his on both of these deployment zones. So in this mission, you get a CP on your turn if you control your deployment zone objective. You do not, however, get a CP if you on your opponent's turn if you don't control anything in enemy territory. So with this being said, if Jake gets first turn, he'll get a CP. I will not get a CP on his turn because I am not on an objective. That's the new change that is in this particular Arks of Omen book. So that's kind of what we're set up for, Jake. However, if I get first turn, we'll get it because he's on those objectives. I did not do that because I have the Tallyman. So I'm hoping the Tallyman gives me one on your turn anyway. So first or second turn, what do you want?
I'm good either way.
Yeah, I think I am too. All right, you will be going first.
Okay.
So we will be. Jake's going to do his deployment. We'll talk his redeploy. We'll talk about that when we come back, and we will come back in his psychic phase because obviously that's what Grey Knights do. So we'll be back. All right, guys, we are back after Jake's movement phase. Now, before we get into it, I forgot to mention that I have Mortarion and a unit of Potswalkers in Deep Strike. And Jake, you have what's in Deep Strike for you?
I have a Librarian and Calidus
Okay.
in Deep Strike.
And then what did you do on the redeploy first? We'll cover that.
We were able to redeploy 3 core units. We redeployed our 3 10-man interceptor squads that were right on that starting line. 2 of them broke into 2 5-mans. 1 of them stayed at 10-man. Move the 10-man over here. In the command phase, Caldor Drago tossed full reroll hits on them.
Okay.
5-mans, we had dropped them back behind the cover a little bit, and then we moved them forward. So we currently have banners going down on 3 objectives. We have 2 5-mans of interceptors. They're kind of holding a threat range in the middle of the field. I'm hoping their slow movement's going to keep them from getting punched first turn.
Gotcha.
And then otherwise, we shifted some of our firepower to the left side. We get a good line of sight on this terrain feature, so we're going to give it the stress test, see how much punishment it can take. We got
right.
Grey Knights don't bring a lot to the table for shooting, but we're gonna see what we can do.
So the other reason why I deployed this up front, guys, is because he does have a lot of psychic ability, and that is going to take a lot of the smites and mortal wounds because most of the stuff is closest, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to take that's the closest enemy model. Now there is going to be some over here that might be a little closer they can smite off, but still, that's the idea of putting it forward and provide some cover and stuff in case I needed it. Okay. Psychic phase. Oh, command point wise, he goes up 1. I got 1 from the tallyman, but I did not get 1 in his command phase because I do not hold objective in No Man's Land. So, psychic.
Perfect. I'm going to take my phone out for a little cheat sheet on some of the characters. Caldor Drago will start off the show. He's going to cast Gate of Infinity. It goes off on a warp cast of 7. It's not
in the box. Everything in the box.
Sorry, not super critical that it goes off, so we're not spending the CP to roll 3 dice on this.
Okay.
It's not going to go off.
Okay. Goes off on what?
A 7.
Okay.
Then he's going to do Sanctuary on the 5-man that's putting banners down right now.
Okay.
That will go off.
With Sanctuary?
Sanctuary is a 4+ invuln save.
Okay.
Dreadnought's going to cast Armor of Resilience on himself, increasing his armor from a 3 to a 2. That's definitely going to go off on a 10.
All right.
This squad's doing banners. This guy doesn't really have anything fruitful to cast on. It might be an uneventful casting. These guys will cast their Symphonic Strikes, which will increase their number of attacks by 1 per model. That will go off on a 10.
On a 10.
Do you have any denies in range?
I do not.
Okay.
Matter of fact. Okay.
And that'll do, I think, for shooting. Or for psychic.
All right. Do these guys have anything?
Nothing that they're going to cast, no.
Smite?
There's no line of sight on Smite. It's probably not worth the mortal or the warp.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to take mortals for no reason. I'm going to hopefully kill that with shooting.
All right. Shooting phase.
Shooting phase.
So, guys, this is toughness 8 model. So.
Oh, wait. I did lie to you. Before we roll to shoot, there is one more psychic spell.
Okay.
It's going to be this strike squad in here. It's part of the Swordbearer detachment. 18 inches. We'd already measured it on deployment on this.
Okay.
It goes off on a 7, and it will increase vehicles from the same detachment that are attacking that. It'll increase their wound roll by 1.
Okay.
Nice. Goes off on a 7.
So they'll be wounding on +1.
+1. Yeah. That's actually kind of big.
Yeah.
Now we'll do shooting. Do you prefer because I'm going to have a couple. Moving into shooting, we're going to start with some of the bigger stuff first. This Grandmaster Dread Knight is going to unload on that. What's it called?
The Malignant Fire. It's
Psi Cannon shots first, which is the higher strength weapon.
Okay, what are we hitting on?
Hitting on 2s.
Okay.
No rerolls.
I'll hit.
It's going to be a strength 8 with a +1 to wound.
So 3s.
3s.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s. And then it's going to be -2.
-2, 5 up. All right, so it's takes 6. It is down to 6.
And then the 12 silencer shots, which are going to be strength 5, so probably wounding on a 4 with the +1 to wound. Hitting on 2s.
Actually, this is actually 3 because it reduces.
Okay. And then wounding on 4s with the +1. That was bad.
That was pretty bad. That was really bad.
That was horrible. Okay. Moving right along, we're probably just going to do the exact same thing with the other.
Rinse and repeat with this dread.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with you doing that. Yeah, he's got to do.
Okay, he has line of sight. Let's double check the range. They get +6 on the distance of 30, and we're at 24. So we would get it anyway. We'll do the 6 cannon shots first. Side cannon, hitting on 2s.
Rerolls? No.
No rerolls.
Not core.
Not core. And wounding on 3s. So 3 more -2 flat 2s.
5. 2 more damage. So he does reduce as well.
Yep.
So he's down to 6.
And the 12 silencer shots from the second Grandmaster, hitting on 2s. Wounding on 4s.
That was better.
A little bit. These are just going to be -1 flat 1.
4s. Takes 2 more. He's down to 4.
We're going to do the Venerable Dreadnought.
Also into him.
Yep. It is core, so it's going to hit on 2s, rerolling 1s from Keldor Drago.
Okay.
3 hits. Las cannons, 2 las cannon shots at strength. I guess we should have probably specified what they were, but with them all hitting, it doesn't matter. Right. We'll break those out now too. So right. 2 las cannon shots, strength 9, +1 to wound, so wounding on 2s.
Ooh, and AP 4?
Las is -3.
-3, so 6s. Nope. Damage.
D6 apiece.
Yeah, so it does get him. And it does blow up, although it's not going to matter because, let's see if it matters. It doesn't matter. All right, so it's gone.
Okay. I don't really have anything else to do. So I think the floor is yours.
All right, so at the end of your turn, what'd you score? You scored 1 for killing a model unit.
Do those count as 2 separate units? Or
no? No, it's 1 unit. So you score 1 for that?
Primary, we will get 1 point for the first turn, nothing for teleport strike, nothing for psychic interrogation, and we did put 3 banners down, but won't score until next turn.
All right, and I am only holding 1, which doesn't count this turn. I will get 1. I will go up 1 on my turn, giving me 4. And Jake will go up, giving him 2. And we'll be back at the end of my movement phase. All right, guys, we are back. And basically what I did, I just kind of spread these Potswalkers out a little bit more, just so I can cover any kind of deep strike or teleportation or gate. Move these guys over. There might be a little spot in there to drop. I think I might have covered it. Nothing really in the middle that I can drop in or anything back here. However, we did spread the sickness with these Terminators. I moved them up. Spread the sickness, moved the Foul Blight Spawn up with them, and the Malefic Plaguecaster. And moved everything up, pushed up over here a little bit too so I can cover this objective. My Blade Haulers are able to see that squad against just that one squad in the back, which is only 5 models. So Fleeing Vectors, I'm not going to be able to score this on my turn. I did fail all my psychic abilities from my Malefic Plaguecaster, so that was great. Now I'm just going to go to shooting. So we're going to put everything from the Malefic Plaguecasters, the Blade Haulers, into this unit here. So we have 3 Multi-Meltas. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding on
T4.
T4, so 2s. They're not plague weapons, so we got 3 at -4. Right?
3 at -4. Okay.
Yeah, Meltas are -4, correct?
So if we take it on the ones in cover, we'd be at a 6.
Yes, sir.
Oh, take it on 3 of them in cover. This is the only shooting you have that can range them right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna put well, let me, because I was gonna put 2 of the crack missiles here.
Okay.
And the other one into them.
So yeah, damage per?
D6.
D6 per.
So first one for 1. So
Nice.
the second is gonna kill it.
Yeah, second will kill the guy.
And then
Third one.
6. Not as eventful as I wanted, but and then the 1 crack grenade into them. Hits. Does not wound. It's not a plague weapon. And then the 2 going into, for them guys, the 2 going into here, into this character dread. 1 hits. And 1 wounds. -2.
Okay. 5 ups.
Oh, nice.
4 up with the invuln.
All right. So then in my turn. That's it for my turn. So we're just kind of just inching our way across here. At the end of my turn, I will get 3 points for fleeing vectors. I did not kill that unit. I don't know if you owe me a morale or not. I don't think you do because it's, you know, you lost 2 models, so I'm not going to make a difference. And yeah, so I'll get 3 points, and we will be back at the psychic phase for Jake. All right, guys, we are back after Jake's movement phase. Jake, what'd you do command phase?
Command phase, we threw our command rerolls on the 10-man squad of interceptors. It was here, is now over here. Holding them just in reserve right now. I didn't want to overextend because you still have Mortarion coming out of strategic reserve. Trying to antagonize your forward push on this side. Wounded squad of interceptors moved up. Other 5-man squad of interceptors moved up. Is not breaking line of sight issues with the building there.
Okay. Are they not? They're not touching?
Not touching, correct.
Okay.
Librarian came down here.
Okay.
A lot of the range.
Did you want him within 3 inches?
No.
Character protected?
No, he's pretty durable.
Okay.
If you want to waste some shots on him, I'm hoping you don't have Meltas left, so we'll see. But yeah, we're selling. Crow move forward to be within 24 inches of your character to hopefully get Psychic Interrogate off. I guess I still do need to move this guy up a little. Yeah, otherwise we are...
Okay, Dreadnought moved up a little bit here.
Yep.
And these 2 Dreads moved over to get some line of sight.
Yes, sir.
All right, and your psychic phase.
We will start with some of the stuff that kind of matters the most. We're going to use the Brotherhood's psychic spell on this. That would be the +1 to wound.
Okay.
The Sword Bearer Brotherhood one on a 7 does not go off. We will do a smite with these guys into closest visible on a 5. That's going off on a 9.
All right.
Want to try and deny?
Nope.
No. Cool. D3. 3.
Everyone's down to 6.
This squad is going to cast Symphonic Strike on itself, giving it +1 attack.
That's this squad right here.
We're going to change that. We'll move over to this squad. They're going to do Symphonic Strike on themselves.
Okay.
+1 attack. That is going off on a 10.
What else do you have?
We will have either a Smite or a Empiric Lodestone out of this guy.
What's that do?
That'll increase the damage of psi weapons, the 2 guns he's carrying, by 1. So flat 3s and flat 2s.
So that would go...
and I might be misspeaking because that might be 18 inches and that looks like it's over 18.
Well, I'm not going to try to deny it because you can do it.
Yeah, we're in range. We can.
Okay, we'll try. We won't try to deny. I only got 1 deny, so I'm not going to try it. So.
Okay. So Symphonic Strike went off.
Yep.
Moving over here, these guys are not in range to smite or anything.
Okay.
So they are just going to withhold. Kaldor Drago is going to cast Gate of Infinity on Khal Drogo is going to cast Gate of Infinity on this Grand Master.
Okay.
On a 7 on the dice. Nope. He is going to cast Sanctuary.
Does he get any rerolls?
No. I'm not spending any points on that right now.
No, I don't know if he gets them automatically.
No, I wish. He's going to cast Sanctuary on the
Sanctuary
Interceptor squad.
does what?
This is going to be a 4+ invuln.
Gotcha.
It's not going off on a 4.
He doesn't get +1 though, right?
No.
You don't get for psychic.
I don't believe so.
Psychic hood.
That gives you within 12 inches. The librarian would get a 12-inch +1 to their deny, so a +2 as a Grey Knight within 12 inches.
I got you.
He's going to do Psychic Interrogate on the character over there.
Okay.
Going off on an 8.
I will try to deny that. Ooh, I don't think I can, so.
Okay.
It goes off.
Psychic Interrogate
3
off.
points. And that does not beat my toughness, right? Or does it beat my toughness? You have to beat my toughness on that?
Oh, Psychic, your leadership. We will not get the CP for Psychic Interrogate because we did not beat his leadership, which is probably an 8 or a 9.
Yeah, 8. Shooting. Or you got this off.
Empiric Lodestone is going to cast. I'll double check. I think it's on a 6. Nope. We are going to command point reroll that.
Push you down to 2.
Puts me to 2. I'm going to mark it on my list as well. I always keep a backup list going. And there we go.
That'll work.
Going off on an 11. So now against the Terminator squad, the psi weapons will do an additional 1 damage.
Yep.
The Venerable Dreadnought is going to cast Armor Resilience on himself.
Okay.
Giving himself an additional armor, going to a 2. And that will go off on a 7.
Okay.
So his armor's up. And that will be it for my Psychic.
All right. And you are going to... I'm going to spend 1 CP, so we're going into your shooting phase.
Oh, I lied. The librarian.
Go ahead.
But if you wanted to do something.
No, go ahead. No,
Dump some damage into them, hopefully. We will pay a CP. Putting me to 1. To cast his spells with 3 dice and pick the highest 2.
What's he casting?
We're going to start with Vortex of Doom, 12 inches on that.
Yep.
On a 7.
Definitely
we'll
got
take the 8. That is going to do 2d3 and then 1 mortal splash damage. 2d3 plus 1 because of Psychic Epitome.
Okay.
So
5.
2, 3, 4 total.
4 total. He's down to 2.
And then it'll do splash damage to enemy. I'll double check and make sure it says enemy units within 3, which it's only enemy units within 3.
And what's the damage? Just 1
mortal to them, and that does not get the increase. And then we'll do a smite from him. Also with 3 dice, picking the 2 highest. We will apparently roll 3 6s, so we're going to perils. But we're also going to super smite him.
Yep.
Super smite.
That me or you? What are you rolling now?
I'm going to roll the smite damage first, and then we'll do the perils damage.
For 1.
For 1 damage, we'll...
You already CP'd 1.
Yeah, I already did a CP reroll. Okay. And D3 on ourselves. It will do 3. We have 5+ Feel No Pain against mortals. And we will take 3 damage.
Oh, wow. That was...
He did more to himself.
Not good.
Okay.
All right. So now at the beginning of your shooting phase, right? Are you done? Or
yes, that is it for Psychic.
So I'm going to use Belching Fumes on them. So it makes them -1 to hit range attack.
Okay.
I don't know what you're going to put into them, but we're going to do that.
Okay.
Shooting.
Yeah, shooting. We're going to try and pick off your remaining 1 wound model here with the bolters from this wounded interceptor squad. We are rapid firing. They're rapid fire 2, so we forge out the piece. There's 12 dice coming at you, hitting on 3. They're -1.
-1
melee.
Melee. No, they're -1 inherently in melee.
Okay.
The Belching Fumes I just put on a -1 in range attack.
So you're -1 all around.
Right.
So hitting on 4s. No rerolls. And strength 4, probably
T7.
So wounding on 5s. 1, no AP.
No AP. 3 up.
Bam, and that's what we needed.
And let's see if he explodes. Explodes on a 4. He does explode. Are you within 3 inches?
We just did the 3-inch for the splash damage.
Are you within 3 or no?
No.
Okay.
It does Nurgle, so they won't.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Moving right along. That probably puts. So this guy gets a melt-a-shot. Hitting on a 4 with the -1 because he has a 3 base ballistic skill. Hits. Moving on a 3. No. The Dread Knight here will fire at them.
Okay.
He has 30-inch range with the current tide, and we're definitely in range. We'll do the 6 cannon shots first.
All right.
Hitting on 3s with the -1.
Pretty good.
And these are strength 8, so we're running on 3s.
AP?
-2, flat 2.
-2, so 5s.
Nice.
Savable.
Solid.
All right.
And then the 12 silencer shots from the same guy. Hitting on 3s.
Oh, 6s, man.
I wish they did something. And these are going to wound on 5s.
All right. 2.
2 -1 flat ones.
4s.
Solid.
Look at that, man.
Yeah,
6s
saving everything at 6.
6s are showing their faces right now, which isn't good. That means that later on, when Mortarion comes in, they're going to be gone.
The Dreadnought is going to be firing at
Them as well.
his core. He's going to get reroll 1s to hit from him. So he's going to hit on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Okay.
Can I use one of your red dice?
Yeah, dude.
The red dice will be the missile pod, or the missile launcher. The other 2 are las cannons.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. 2s are bad. Missile pod is gone. 2 lases hit. Wounding on 3s. 1 -3, d6 damage.
5 up. Good. Oh,
Another
man.
6. Jeez.
That is 4 saves. 5 saves to
Solid.
6s.
The gods are smiling on you. Let's move right along. We have.
It's pretty good. Mortarion is not happy right now because when he comes in, it's all going to be 1s and 2s.
Yeah. I don't know. We don't really have a lot of substantial shooting on this side from the other warlord. So he's going to take his 4 bolter shots. He's a Terminator, so he's going to shoot them all.
And so where are we going?
We're going into those Terminators.
From where?
From this guy.
From that guy? From Drago? Okay.
Hitting on 2s. And I think he has like a special bolter. It might have some AP to it.
Toughness 5.
Probably wounding on 5s.
4 up. Good. That is 6. My 6th straight save with 6s.
Yes, indeed. This Grandmaster will also fire at your Terminators.
All right.
We'll take the 6 cannon shots first, hitting on 2s. Wounding on toughness 4.
Toughness 5.
5. Wounding on 3s. That's a big boost. All -2, flat 2.
-2, so 4 ups. All right, so fails 1, so 1's going to take a wound.
Flat 2. They have 3 base, right?
Yeah, they reduce.
Oh, and reduce. Whew, nice.
So it's going to take 1. We'll put it on this guy.
And the 12 silencer shots. Same guy, same squad. A lot of 1s.
Yeah, they got to be durable, man. They can't get up the field. So
Wounding on 4s. So I did not get the damage increase off, right?
You did.
So, I did.
Yeah.
Okay, so that other shot would be +1. And these are going to be flat 2s down to 1.
Okay, so the other one, that 1 more damage?
1 damage.
Okay, and what's the AP on these?
-1.
-1. So 3s. So it's going to kill the 1 and put a wound on the other.
Nice.
Because this guy has kill 1. Right?
Yep.
Because he has 2 wounds left. Wait, let me. So we killed 1 and 1's on 2 wounds.
We do have some rapid firing left to do with these guys into them.
Okay.
4 shots apiece, 20 shots total. Hitting on 3s.
Pretty good roll.
And wounding on 5s. Just the 3. No APs.
My piece. So 2 up. All good.
Yeah. That'll do for my shooting, I believe.
Charges. All right, guys. I'm going to go down to 3 CP. Jake has declared Overwatch. Or I'm sorry, charge here to there. And so I'm going to... So, guys, here's a little strategy right now that we have going on. Is Jake has a strat.
It's like you pay points, and it's a trait you can give warlords or characters that once per game you can turn off in Overwatch. Okay. Foretelling of Locust.
All right, so basically, he doesn't have to tell me what he's doing. He didn't tell me what he's doing. So I can take the chance and not Overwatch there. He makes that charge, and then these guys are in combat. Or I can say, all right, I'm going to wait here, then or Overwatch here, and then he can say, well, no, you can't because I'm going to use my whatever that thing is called to stop me from doing that and tie up everybody in combat. So I'm going to spend the 1 CP, and I'm going to Overwatch there because, yeah, that's what so I only got 2 Meltas left. I got 2 of those guys left. So here is the Meltas hitting on 6s. I got 1 6. And then 2s. -4.
Yeah, it'll go right through. -4.
All right. Let me roll the damage. Oh, I'm in Melta range anyway.
Yeah.
And then the crack grenades. Nothing. And then the D3 on the Sprewers, which is going to be 3 and 2. These do not auto wound. They're not regular flamers. So 6s, just 1. And then I believe I need 3 on that. I'm going to double check, but the 1's not going to do it. It is a plague weapon though. 4 will do it. So -1, 1 damage.
So 4 up. Got it.
Good. All right. Roll your charge, sir.
Yeah, let's see if we get that 6-inch charge. Nope.
I knew that was going to happen too.
So we will move to the next one that matters here. We don't have to use our turn off Overwatch because he already spent his Overwatch.
You were going to use it on that one, weren't you?
I was, 100%.
That would be the smart play for him because he's going to take Flamer Overwatch. It was a good play.
All right. So they're going to charge. Hopefully it's not Snake Eyes. Okay.
All right. So are you going to try to charge that unit? We'll move this after. Wait,
so this
are you going to try to charge that unit?
Oh, the 9.
Yeah. All right. So see if he's going to charge this unit into those.
That is a 9 on the dice. We do have 1 CP for reroll. No. Do we want to use our 1 CP to try and get that off? It would be nice because those Meltas are like the only thing my vehicles are afraid of right now. We will spend our last CP.
Okay.
To try that again. Maybe not the best.
Hey, man. Got in?
And out.
All right. We'll move all this and be back. All right. We are back, and here's basically moved in there. And with this 10-inch charge. And then over here. Where do you want to start, Jake?
We're going to start with your Terminators.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah. So they did get Symphonic Strike off, so they will have 4 attacks now instead of 3 apiece.
Okay.
And then we will also have an additional one for the Sergeant. All Interceptors are running Halberds, regardless of what they're actually carrying.
All right.
These guys are going to hit on 3s, because you're not -1.
Nope.
Hitting on 3s, no rerolls. Strength 6, wounding on 3s. 6s will do mortal in addition to their damage.
Okay. Hit pretty hard. Ooh, that's pretty good. So it killed 1 just off the mortals. So this is 1 off the mortals.
So there are 10.
Those are addition to?
In addition to, yeah. So there are 10 -2 flat 2s.
Wait. Let me have
You
these.
just want to roll them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 -2.
10 -2 flat 2s.
Okay.
It reduces the damage.
All right, so these are going to be 4-ups. So we're going to take 1, 2, 3. So, all right, so this is one guy dead. This is one guy dead. And this is one guy dead. So that would take the squad.
Okay. Just to clarify, you did not want a heroic intervene with
No,
this
I did
character?
not. No.
In that case, they will take their consolidate in to take that objective.
All right.
Yeah.
I will spend the 2 CP and interrupt there, though.
Okay.
So we got 4 attacks. This is the problem with having Mortarion off the board, is you can kill everything else besides Mortarion.
You don't have that aura as a
Exactly.
deterrent.
So this is going to be hitting on 3s. And then wounding on, this is going to be wounding on 3. So wounding, it's strength 6, toughness is now 3 because of the contagion range. So wounding on 2s, rerolling this one because it's a plague weapon. So we have that many at -2, 1 damage. I'm sorry, -2, 1 damage.
5-ups. You will kill 1.5 guys.
All right.
And then their attacks. They only have 3 apiece because they do not have symphonic strikes, and there's 4 of them now. So the sergeant gets 1 additional. And they are -1 to hit in melee, so we're going to be hitting on 4s. No reroll. Pretty good.
That was pretty good.
And strength 6.
The 6 would do mortals in this as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. T7.
T7.
So wounding on 5, 6 do mortals. Not horrible. Mortal-wise, it was terrible, but more 5s not expecting. -2, flat 2.
-2. So we're going to be at 5-ups. So we'll take 2 flat 2. So one's going to be down to 7. They have 9 wounds each.
Nice. Oh, and they have the reductions.
And they have the reduction. Yep.
Nice.
All right. At the end of your turn, what did you score, sir?
So we did get interrogation, psychic interrogation. We did not get teleport strike.
So we got 3 for interrogation.
3
And
for banners.
3 for banners.
interrogation.
And you held
2, but not
2,
more.
not more. So I only hold 2 because you took me off of this one.
I did kill a unit, so I'll get an additional primary for the tertiary.
Yep. All right. We will be back at the end of my movement phase. All right, guys. So back after my psychic phase, essentially. So at the movement phase, I kind of just kept these potswalkers where they are. I moved up everything over here. Terminators and my plague marines. Dropped Morty in over there too as well. And I kept these guys in combat. Moved over here. Brought these plague marines in here too. Right now he's still holding that, but I'm hoping that is gone by the end of this turn. And then I brought my potswalkers in here 9 inches away from his dread. So I'm hoping I can get some get a charge off there as well. I know he's can overwatch, but it's okay. All right, so let's see what we got going on. So we will go with the Foul Blight Spawn into those guys there. Number of shots for 4. I guess I'll keep that. And then strength is 8, toughness is 3, so 2s. So we have 4 of them at -3.
4 6s. Damage?
2 damage each.
Okay, you'll kill one guy and 2 new ones.
All right.
So now you control that point.
All right. So that's good there. I guess I'll shoot my pistol from... no, I'll just keep them. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I might as well shoot my pistol. Hits. Does not... It does wound, actually. Because wounds on 3. Because you're strength 3. I'm toughness 4. No AP.
So 3 up.
Good. That pistol was from the Malignant Playcaster. So we're going to go with these guys there. I'm going to shoot my Meltas. Got 4 of them. Because of an extra bolt, they do not take any -1 because they're in combat. So we're hitting on 3s. They all hit. Wounding on 2s. And 3 of them at -4.
So we have 2 guys touching cover. So they'll get 6s.
Okay.
2 damage apiece.
2 damage each.
2 damage apiece. Okay.
Oh, and D6.
Oh, D6. Okay. So we got 2 in cover, so we'll roll 2 first. 2 are going to fail. You want to give me damage on it?
First one. Second one. Another 5.
Okay. And then the rest of these will go on the guys not in cover.
Okay.
How many do we have? I'm sorry.
2 more.
2 more. Yeah. 2 more. I guess there's no cover anyway. Just give the damage. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to think about in the rule.
Yeah,
4 and then 1.
Okay, 1 guy is on 1 wound.
All right, so the plague spheres. It's not blast, so we have 3 shots. So we have 6 shots here. Hitting on 3s, and those all hit, and wounding on 2s. I'm sorry, wounding on 3s. So 5 at -1.
5 for us. And he's dead.
All right. So how many did I just kill with? So 2 with plague weapons.
Okay.
And how many did he kill? 3. Okay. 5 of them.
Yeah. There were 5 to start. And I think he was the only one that did damage to
All right, so I killed 6 units with the plague weapon, or 6 models with the plague weapon.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to have Mortarion shoot. You know what? Let's have. Let me pause this for a second. So Mortarion's going to take his lantern, shoot into here. It's not a plague weapon, but I need 6. I need 1 more guy to die. So hits and wounds.
It's like
-3.
3, so
Yeah.
6s. Oh, that's wrong dice. Wrong.
Almost. So
Flat 3.
Yeah. All right. So now we're gonna put the plague spewer from this guy into them, and all the bolters fire is gonna go into this dreadnought. So we're gonna spend 1 CP, going down to 2. I'm gonna make all these bolters plague weapons, and I'm gonna go 2 of them into this guy right here, and I'm gonna go. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put everything from them guys into the dreadnought. Everything, because I'll just charge. I'm gonna charge either that guy or that guy. I only need to pick up 1 more guy on my turn. So first we're gonna do the plague. It was the blight launcher, not plague spear. The blight launcher here into this dreadnought. Hitting on 3s, actually hitting on 2s because of Talisman, and then strength 6, toughness 6, so 4s. So we have 2 at -2, I think it was.
Do the 4 up invuln save.
-2.
1 goes through.
2 damage. Do you reduce though, right?
No.
You don't reduce?
I don't believe so. I'll double check.
Okay, I'm gonna get the dice ready. All right, does he reduce?
No.
All right, so we have 4 Terminators. I turn their bolters into plague weapons. I'm gonna be hitting on 2s against the dreadnought unless he's minus.
Nope.
And I'm going to be 6s are gonna explode because of the trait from the Talisman. So this and this I'm going to reroll because of Mortarion. So regenerate 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 more hits. Good. And then we're looking for 5s. Which is actually pretty good. I'll take up all the misses. You can just roll these. All that -0.
Okay. -0. Let me double check the.
He's got
2 plus armor.
2 up. I was gonna say I think he's got 2 up.
Yeah, 2 up armor.
So I'll take 2.
2.
All right. Charges. So we are going to charge these guys here into this guy. So roll that. And that's going to be a 7. I'm going to charge my Blight. I'm going to charge Mortarion. I think I'm kept them 12 inches out of that guy, so I can't get to your character. And then I'm going to charge 9 inches into this guy here, just to get him closer. Nope, do not care about re-rolling that. The Terminators going into that one guy. And they're in with 11. And I will move all this. Oh, the Potswalkers. Terminators. And then the Potswalkers here, I need a 9. And they're in with 11 as well. We'll be back. All right, guys, we are back. So I got got these guys in. I had to stay an inch away from the this. Is this a strike? What is he?
Interceptors.
Intercept. I had to stay away from that guy. Got these guys here. Still spanning them out so I can get character protect on both of those guys. And then brought these guys over here. So I'll take that objective from him as well because they're, Terminator's OBSEC. And I'll take this objective because, as of right now, because of him being OBSEC. Now, if he comes and wipes this whole squad, that's a whole different story. But yeah, so we're just going to start with the Plague Marines back here. He has 1 CP, but he can't interrupt, so we'll go with the Plague Marines. So first we'll start with the Power Fist. And he has 3 attacks. Actually, he has 4 attacks because he has 2 melee weapons. He's hitting on 4s because I had to add 1. So he misses these 2. And then Strength 8, Toughness 3, so 2s. Both hit. -3.
Cool. That's them mauling him?
That's
that one.
That one.
Okay. So 6s. No.
2 damage each. Alright. So that's one guy dead, and he was killed with the plague weapon, so that's
your 7.
That's 7, so that's 3 points there. We'll go to this guy over here, and we have 3 attacks each. So I'll roll. I'll roll the flail first, which is 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s because the Tallyman. His 6s do not explode because that's only range attacks. And then wounding on 2s as well. Re-rolling these ones because it's a plague weapon. So we have 5 at -2, I believe the flail is.
Okay. 5 ups. He's dead.
All right. And then Potswalkers, I'm going to spend 1 CP for a Mutant Strand. So what that does is that's going to give every 6 I roll to hit is going to do a mortal wound to you. Every 1 I roll to hit is going to do a mortal wound to me. I will get the dice ready and I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm just going to roll 20 of these at a time. So the first roll, the first volley, I'm hitting on 4, so that's not good. So that's 1 mortal wound for you and 5 mortal wounds for me. And then we're going to hit this many. So these all miss. You got that all marked, right?
Yeah. 5.
And then here are the wounds. So I'm going to be wounding on 4 to, I'm going to need 5s. So two more, or 2 hits for that. So just 2 hits for the first one. We'll just go.
No AP.
No AP.
2 ups.
All right. Now the second volley. Yeah, that was a little bit better. We got 1 more, well, not for you, but so I got add 2 more to my count, add 1 more to your count. These all miss. Spotswalkers definitely did not do their job. 5. And then we're gonna just 2.
Okay. I owe you 2 ups. And I owe you 2 5-up feel no pains on the 2 mortals.
Yep.
It's 2 mortals.
And then I lost 7. So 6s. And I'll lose 6 on that.
And that counts as your charge there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm done.
Yeah.
You get to fight back here.
Back. He's going to do split attacks. We'll do 10 attacks.
Man, I could have done a lot better, man. I only had 20 wounds, 2 6s.
Hitting on 2. And probably
toughness 3.
3. So wounding on 2. 6s are mortals.
Okay. How many?
So there are...
Is that in addition?
Yeah. 8. I think it's -2 flat 2.
8 flat 2.
8
All right, so
-2
these are the mortals. So I lose 3 more.
So 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 8 right here.
This is the actual hits.
That's the actual hits, yeah.
Okay. So dead. 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 So I lost
11.
8, 10, 11.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have let's see. That's
Do they do morale or no?
no. So we got. So that's gonna be 6.
Still interrupt my primary for a turn.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You like how those are magnetized?
Yeah, because I would have broke it like from 14 times already.
Yeah, I would break that again.
All right, so they do not do them around. So it just kind of ties them up. I'll pile them in here. And then, yeah. So at the end of my turn, I did get 3 for fleeing vectors. I did get 4 for spread the sickness because I spread it over there. And I did not assassinate anything yet.
You killed 3 units on your turn, so you get an additional 3 for primary.
Yep. All right. And then you're holding... I took this one from you. I took that one from you. So you're only holding 1 for 4.
1, not more. 1, not 2.
All right. And we will be back at the end of Jake's movement phase. All right, we are back. Jake, what did you do in your command phase?
We both went up a CP. I think you went up 2, actually, from your ability.
Comment.
Keldor Drago threw rerolls, full reroll hits on this 10-man interceptor squad. We did spend a CP, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did spend a CP, so I have to go to 1 to be able to fall back, shoot, and charge with this, which there's only really something to shoot at.
Right.
Otherwise, everything kind of shifted up, bringing some stuff up here to threaten your objective.
Mm-hmm.
These guys with OBSEC came in to take this objective back and get banners back down.
Okay.
So they're doing a full round action.
You did get 1 for banners at the end of your turn, too.
Yeah, I did get 1 for banners starting. Calidus is deep striking in here. That way we at least have 2 models if you kill my Dreadnought holding that objective. Everything else moved up at least 18 inches of Morty to try and get some spells in that'll help with vehicles shooting at him.
Okay.
Yeah, right now Morty is the primary concern.
All right. Psychic.
Moving into Psychic. Keldor Drago will start off casting Sanctuary on this 10-man.
I don't think I'm in range of denying anything. Let me just look. I am not.
Keldor Drago on the 10-man. It's not going to go off. He is going to cast Gate of Infinity on that same 10-man. On a 7. Does not go off.
Oh. Drago's failing you.
Yeah, that's okay. This squad is going to cast its Brotherhood, the Sword Bearer's Brotherhood spell here.
Okay. What does that do?
That's the +1 to wound for vehicles in the same detachment. I don't think that goes off at a 5. I believe it's a 6. I'll keep rolling, but not that often.
All right.
Yeah, that would go off on a 7, so it's not with a 5. I'm not going to command point that either. So they cast. He is going to cast just a smite right here.
Okay.
On a 5. Empiric amplification right here.
And what does that do?
Increase the damage on side weapons.
Okay.
That's not going to go off 5.
Oh man, tough face for
Check.
tough face for psychic face. Okay.
Dreadnought's going to cast Armor Resilience on itself for +1 to its over save. Not going to go off on a 4. We are failing everything today.
It's not good right now. This is really not good for. Although you can make it up somehow in the shooting phase, I'm sure.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. We'll try a Vortex of Doom.
Is my Mortarion in range?
Actually, these are closer, so we're just going to smite.
Okay.
Just smite it. Does not go off on a 5 because we already cast it once, right?
No, you didn't.
It's the first time? Okay.
Yeah, so hold on. Wait, let me see if I'm.
The closest, I think. Oh, you're denying.
Yeah, I am in range of now. How many more do you have? So he has how many?
That's his only spell. We have a Psychic Interrogate here, and then we have these guys.
Oh, so you got 3 more? All right, so we have.
Oh, and then these guys too.
All right, so he's got 1. Mortarion, I don't think can reach. Let me see what I just want to see what I can reach here.
Might be the last one you can reach.
Yeah, so the playcaster can reach.
Oh, this
these.
guy too has at least 2 spells. Maybe
okay,
3.
so I can't reach this guy, so I'm gonna try to deny that anyway. Mortarion does deny it, so no smite.
No smite. Keldor Drago is going to Psychic Interrogate one of your characters back there.
Didn't he cast already? I think Drago. Didn't he just?
Oh, not Drago. Sorry, Castellan
okay.
Crow. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
He's gonna peek around that corner and
psychically
interrogate with an 11.
Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna try to deny it because might as well. Does not.
So we do get psychic interrogate off. This 10-man squad is going to smite these guys.
Okay.
No.
That goes off.
Oh, 6. Yeah, I keep thinking I did an additional one, but just 1 mortal. Solid.
Oh. Look at these potswalkers. Gonna make you shoot them, man.
Then we're gonna do
these guys
symphonic
right
strikes for the additional attack.
Okay.
Each on those guys. It's not gonna go off on a 4.
This is a tough psychic phase for you.
Terrible psychic phase for me.
That was actually pretty bad.
That's it. The one that really mattered went off. We got psychic interrogate.
You got 4 points for that, or 3 points for that. And you didn't beat my.
It was an 11. It's big.
Oh yeah, you did. You did beat
so
11.
So we would get a CP at the end of the turn.
Yeah, that's right. I thought you did it.
A little marker. We don't get it yet.
All right, so. All right, shooting.
On to shooting.
Oh wait, this guy has to cast.
Oh yes, the one that kind of is a big deal. We will spend our last CP for the round.
Okay.
To have him cast with three dice and pick the 2 highest. He is going to do Purifying Flame.
All right.
And cast on a 5.
He's got 2, right?
Yeah.
I'm just going to try to deny both of these.
It's going to go off
on a 9. Mortarion denies it.
Ooh, that's solid. That would have been
just
a flat 3.
That would have been pretty good, yeah.
And then we're going to Vortex of Doom on a 7. Yes.
All right.
So,
need a 9.
8. Oh, yeah, 9 to beat.
Oh,
Okay.
Mortarion. Look at this.
Just shutting me down. Nice.
This is not how this works, really.
Not typically.
Not typically against this matchup. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Death Guard normally don't come out winners at the end of somebody else's psychic phase.
All right.
Shooting.
Keldor Drago is going to take his 4 shots. We're going to try and clean up this last wounded Terminator if we can.
Yep.
With some pot shots.
That's going to come from Drago.
Are they minus to hit it all right now?
They are not.
Okay. So hitting on 2s.
That's mine to hit is Mortarion.
And wounding on 5s. So 1 minus 1 flat 2.
3 up. Good.
We will shoot the Melta shot from this guy. Yeah, we'll shoot at him.
All right, so Melta into
Morty.
right there. All right.
So it's a ballistic skill 3.
He is -1 to hit.
He is -1, so we'll go to a 4.
Because of the miasma.
4 to hit. Does not hit. This Dread Knight is going to shoot at Morty.
Okay.
We're going to do the 6.
Hey guys, just so everybody knows that Mortarion is above, if you're new to the game, He's above the 18 wound marker, so he cannot be obscured. It's true line of sight. If you can see him, you can shoot him.
Okay. Side cannons first. Hitting on 3s with the -1.
Yep. Pretty good.
Terrible. These are strength 8.
Do your 6s do mortal?
6s, no, that's only in melee.
Okay.
Strength 8.
Toughness 8. So 4s.
Okay, just 2.
4 up, unless what's the AP?
-2, flat 2.
All right, so 4 up. And damage, flat 2, reduced. So
Reduces, yeah.
5 up. Good.
Nice. Side cannon shots, same guy. 3s. And 5s to wound.
AP,
-1.
4 up.
All flat 1 damage.
5. He takes 1.
Did 1 damage.
He's down to 17. Keep more. I'm gonna keep it up here, dude. Just
The other Dread Knight's gonna do the exact same thing. So here's 6 cannon shots. I'll wait for you to be over here. Okay. 6 cannon shots from the other Dread Knight.
all right.
On 3s. And on 4s. Just 1 -2, flat 2.
Good.
Nice. 6. And the 12 side shots. Hitting on 3s. Winning on 5s.
Would have been nice to change his convergence. No. Side weapons. 4 up. Nope. 2 damage. Take 2 more.
Cool.
He's down to 15.
So more than 500 points. I've done a couple wins. The Dreadnought now is going to fire at Morty.
Okay. Last cannon.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. We will take a different die here for the missile part.
Okay.
Rerolling 1s. So all of them will hit.
All right.
And he is toughness 8.
Toughness 8.
Okay, so the red one will wound on 4s. The other 2 will wound on 3s. Oh, so 1 -2 d6 damage.
Nope. D6.
4 damage.
Reduce it to 1. Oh, it's got it in the box. So we'll take 3 more.
Okay.
Down to 12.
This whole squad is going to fire at him. No rapid fire.
All right.
So just 2 shots apiece. 10
It's going to be these guys here. Going into the best Primarch in the game right now. World Leader fans.
Hitting on 4s with the -1.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s.
That's pretty good roll.
Rerolling 1s. Oh, in the box.
In the box.
So no 3s.
What's a lot of 5s and 6s, man? That was pretty good.
We got 6s now.
90 of them.
So 2 no APs.
3s. Good.
Castellan Crow is going to shoot his bolter shots here.
All right.
Make sure he doesn't have like a Mastercraft or something fancy. 1s are definitely not going to hit.
He should hit on 2s, right? I mean, he's a lieutenant or a captain.
Yeah. So 2s are definitely going to hit. And then you guys
Toughness 4.
Normal bolter, so wounding on 4s. Normal storm bolter. So 1 no AP.
6s. Nope, 1 dies.
These guys are going to rapid fire the last of those 2 guys off of the board, hopefully.
All right.
2,
I'm going to transhuman them. No, I'm just kidding.
4.
Wish that was a thing.
5.
Translate them.
Hitting on 3s.
Rerolls because of Crow.
No, he doesn't give rerolls.
He doesn't give rerolls?
No.
The
He
Grey
fights
Knights
on death and his fight first.
Grey Knights are terrible.
Wounding on 3s.
AP
No,
1.
no
All right.
APs.
1 damage.
1 damage piece, no AP.
So I need a bunch of 6s. Oh, man. That was actually pretty good.
Good number of 6s.
Not enough.
Not enough.
All right. So those Potsruckers are gone, so that gives you a point
For primary.
for primary. Secondary, primary.
Tertiary. Okay.
All right.
We still have these guys with full rerolls. Nothing is in rapid fire range, but they're going to dump everything here.
All right. So we have these guys into those Terminators.
20, shoot 20 shots. Hitting on 3s, rerolling everything.
That reroll all came from Drago.
Yeah. So the rest of these are hits. These are hopefully conversions.
50%.
Yeah. And winning
Toughness
on fives. Yeah. Winning on fives, no AP. So no high hopes here.
Just pull out the misses.
It was not bad wounding. Okay.
No AP?
No AP yet.
Twos. One takes that one will go down to 1 wound.
Okay. That's it for my shooting.
Charges.
On the charges, yeah. We will charge here.
All right.
In Overwatch.
He's got 2 wounds left, huh?
Yeah.
Although you can deny that, I think. So I will Overwatch that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go down to 2. You know what? Do I want to do that? No, I'm not going to Overwatch that.
Okay.
I'm not. Go ahead. You can come in.
He's gonna make it with a 4.
All right. We'll just put them there and then re-roll the other ones. What else do you want to
roll? These guys charging here.
All right.
6.
Should be one of 6.
Yeah, that's him with 6.
Anybody else?
This guy is charging here.
All right.
6. What's their range weapons like? Just bolters?
They all they have is melee weapons.
Only melee weapons. So I don't need to turn off your Overwatch there. Huh? We'll charge there.
All right.
All right.
All right. We'll move all this. All right. We are back. So we got the pile-in. Actually, not the pile-in, but the charge here. And we have to charge here. Where would you like to start, sir?
Yeah, you do have points to interrupt, so it's going to be pretty aggressive.
Yeah, I will be interrupting.
Yeah, you're definitely interrupting. I'm probably going to start over here.
Probably a good move.
Yeah. I don't believe I got symphonic strikes off.
You are.
My psychic spell psychic brown was terrible.
Yeah, you're within the range, so you get every all 5 of them can attack. Yeah, because the reason why I didn't Overwatch that, I have a CP that I can spend a CP that all their weapons will all carry over. So if I do D6, it carries over through.
Nice. Yeah, so you need to be able to interrupt and
exactly.
They're gonna probably kill that squad anyway.
Yeah, well,
imagine their weapons are decent. But,
what, these guys?
Yeah, if your guys attack back, they're probably killing mine.
Oh.
So,
unless you do work here.
No minuses to hit?
No minuses to hit.
Hitting on 3? Terrible.
Wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible.
It was horrible.
It was bad.
Wounding on 3s.
5.
Reroll. No reroll. 6s do mortals.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s.
Well, that was pretty bad.
So
in addition, right?
In addition, yeah. 3, -2, flat 2s.
What's the -2?
-2.
So 5s. All right, so
Flat 2 apiece.
2 guys die.
Oh, they reduce.
Yeah, they reduce. So we'll take the 2 plague knife guys.
Yes.
All right, and I will for sure interrupt.
Yep.
So I'm going to go down to 1 CP, and I'm going to go into these guys here. I'm going to go in because these guys do the wound damage.
All my guys melee.
And how many attacks do they have?
4 apiece with the sword
So
guys,
that's
3 with those.
20. And how many does he have?
He can split attacks, do 10 apiece.
10.
10 flat 2s, though.
And then the other guy's basically a Thunder Hammer?
No, they're stall.
No,
these guys are whizzy.
Oh, this guy right here.
Oh, this guy, yeah, Thunderhammer.
I think I'm going to have 2 guys go into the 1 guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to have the rest of them go into that squad there.
Okay.
So actually, I have to do this. We'll have to pile in there and go there. So I'm going to have to have these 4 go into these guys. Oh, no, I have these 4 go into these guys. These 2 go into that guy. So we see that. So these 4 here are going to go into them, and these 2 are going to go into that guy. And
did you want these 3?
No, I'm gonna have I'm hoping that 2 of them kill him. It's
this guy's just not allocating his attacks though.
Oh yes. So we have
these 4.
These 4. These 5 actually. I said 4. Yeah, these 5. You're right, Jake. These 5 are going into these guys. These 2 are going into those guys. Okay. So I'm gonna do the flail first, just because it's the easiest.
This is into the troops.
This is into the troops.
Okay.
Yeah. So hitting on 2s because of the tallyman. Still. And then wounding on 2s because you're in contagion range. And it's toughness 6. Reroll 1s because of plague weapon. So all that minus 2. 2 damage each.
5 ups. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them die.
All right.
Productive round of flailing.
All right. All right, and then we have. I'll just finish up with the other 3 or 4, which are going to be 3 attacks. 1 for the sergeant, who has the axe on him. So we have. What do I have left out? I have 4 of them going into that one guy. I hope I pick him up. This is the rest of these guys here going into him. So hitting on 2 still, re-rolling nothing, and then wounding on. Is it going to be strength 5, toughness 3? So 3. Re-roll this one for plague weapon. So we have that many at minus 3.
Minus 3. So he has a 1 base from the adamantine armor. So 1, 2, 3 to 4 ups. It'll be his emblem anyway.
All right. 1 damage each.
So he's down to 1.
Oh, how many does he have? 3?
Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he only
No. That was into this guy.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's dead. He's
okay.
Dead.
Now this is the other 2.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. Going into the character. No, you're good, man. These guys, this one going into the character. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s. So 3 at minus 4. I'm sorry, minus 3. Battle stories are minus 3. Yeah.
So 4 ups.
So 4 ups now. Good. All right.
Back to me?
Back to you.
Cool. We'll do the librarian first.
Yep.
Never actually got him into melee, so he does 4 attacks, but we're going to double check. He already has the -1 built in from the hammer he's wielding, so he's going to hit on 4s.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes me feel like his ballistic skill is better than I thought it was.
Probably 2 up.
Yeah, I've been rolling it as a 3, but it's a 2 ballistic skill. Doesn't matter.
So he's going to go up to 3 because of the hammer?
He has 4 attacks. His base weapon. Oh, ballistic skill and weapon skill are both 3 base. So hitting on 4s. We've been playing it right with shooting as well.
Oh, good.
I thought I was shorting myself a ballistic skill. And then strength.
Toughness 5.
8. So yeah, wounding on 3s. 1 minus 2.
4 up. Nope. Damage.
Flat 3.
Flat 3 down to 2. I think I had 1 with the wound on him anyway. Which is this guy here. Oop, I didn't mean to flick your guy. Now the Dread.
Dread Knight's going to do split attacks.
Okay.
Kind of sucks for the damage reduction, but we get some better mortal potential.
Right.
Wow. That is a lot of 1s.
That was a lot of 1s.
Wounding on 3s.
And 6s will do mortals. No, 1 6, so 1 mortal 1.
Well, at least I'm getting wounded.
18.
-2 flat.
2 up, or I'm sorry, 4s. So 2 minus 2?
Yep, -2 flat 2, but you reduce.
Yeah, so it's going to be, this is going to kill 1 because of the mortal. Because it's, and then this is going to have 1 with left. Yeah, 1 with left. We'll put that on this guy here.
Solid.
All right. And I'll be back with this fight here. All right, guys, so here we go. We're going to go with the sergeant, who has a power fist. He has 3 attacks with 2 plague weapons. Oh, he doesn't have 2 melee weapons, so does he have 2? Let me see what he's equipped with. If he can. So anyway, we're going to go 3 attacks from the sergeant. hitting on 4s because of the power fist. And then he's going to be wounding on 2s. Reroll the 1. It's not plague weapon, so just 1 at -3.
-3?
Yeah, -3.
So 6.
Yep. 2 damage. Then we'll do the flail next. Hitting on 3s. That was pretty good. And wounding on 3s. Because it's strength 5. Reroll these ones because of plague weapons.
Nice.
So that's pretty good. So that's all of them. Minus flail is -2.
Okay, 5 ups.
2 damage each.
Oh, you like the squad.
All right. So that's going to be 7. That's going to be 7 models that I did in your turn with plague weapons.
Yeah, we get Tally Man.
Oh,
You get Vector on my turn?
Yeah.
Nice.
So at the end of your turn, scored. Let me just rerun your score. Psychic Interrogation for 3. You got 1 for the tertiary by killing my Podswalkers, and you got 1 for banners, and you had 1 for holding in the beginning of your turn. I'm going to start off with 12 because I'm holding more, and I'm also going to get 3 for fleeing vectors at the end of your turn because it's per player turn. So I'm going to get 3 for that, and we'll be back after my movement phase. All right, guys, we are back after my movement phase. What I did was I kind of just moved these guys. Let's face them the other way. I moved these guys up here just to get in front of the 2 characters. I moved over my blade hauler so I can get some shots at this Grandmaster, the Dread. Moved these guys up just a little bit, just in case I need to shoot with them. Spread the sickness at the end of my phase with these guys. So, and again, spread the sickness I don't have to roll for because these are all core and OBSEC units. So I don't have to roll for that. If they weren't, I would have to roll for it, but I do not when they're OBSEC. Move Mortarion over this way. So he can get off a couple inch charge off of on both of these characters, Dreadnought and this. I did give him the rerolls for himself. I moved the Tally Man up so he can he gave in the command phase the add 1 to the hit roll to those guys. I don't have to think about it. I really didn't have to move them, but I moved them up anyway. And yeah, kept these guys in combat. And here we go. So I'm going to spend 1 CP. And I'm going to extend his range to another 6 inches. So now his range is going to be 18 inches. And I'm going to shoot at Castling Crow because, look out, sir. He is within 3 of a vehicle or unit. But he is the closest enemy unit to this. So he does not get lookout, sir. So a number of shots for 5. Oh, psychic phase-wise, Mortarion did smite, did 1 damage to him on a smite. Was it a super smite? No. Regular smite, and then I failed miasma. And then he tried to smite Castling Crow, and I think he did. He actually got a smite off. Yeah. Actually, you saved him.
The Field of Pains.
You got, Field of Pains, yeah. So number of shots I hit was 5 of them. Wounding on... They are outside of range, but its strength is 8 to toughness 4.
Yeah.
So 2s. Reroll these for plague weapons. So we have 5 of them at -3.
He's not touching, so he's 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 up armor. I think his 4+ in roll is better than that.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 goes through.
2 damage each.
Okay.
So it's got Field of Pain? Or no?
No, that's only against mortals.
Okay. So he's still alive.
He's down to 2.
So I'm gonna shoot him with my pistol. Hits. This is from the Playcaster, which is actually out of range, so never mind that. So now we'll do the Malignant Plague Blight Haulers, into this guy.
We will activate Sigil of Exulgence.
Okay. Which means you're gonna move.
Yeah. What else do you still have to shoot over here?
That's it. He's out of range, and these guys both got pistols.
You'd still be able to shoot him if they teleport back there. But...
So we'll be back after he moves this. All right. So what was it? What did you just call it?
The Sigil of Exulgence. It's a relic that Warlord has. during the enemy shooting phase, when they target him for a ranged attack, he can immediately redeploy outside of 9 inches from an enemy.
Cool. And he brought him over here. Did he have 11 wounds? I think he had 11 wounds, right?
Correct, yeah.
And then, so he's outside of 12 inches there, so I can't charge him. So now I can declare another unit, and I'm going to declare into, is he a character?
No. Thunderbolt Dreadnought.
I'm going to, I'm not really overly concerned about the Dreadnought. I'm going to actually go into these guys. Let me measure something. All right, so I'll shoot with Morty first. Morty's going to go into this Dreadnought. One shot, hitting on 2s, and then wounding on 3s.
Solid.
All right, -3.
All right, so a 6 armor save against the -3 lantern. Doesn't go through. Or does go through.
Doesn't go
Flat
through.
3?
Flat 3.
Flat 3.
Reduces.
Feel no pains of
Doesn't
6.
he reduce?
Oh, he does reduce.
He's a vulnerable.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he does reduce. And then feel no pain of 6s. No,
He fell both of them. All right.
So the 6 moves.
So we're going to go with everything from the Blight Haulers into this squad right here. Maybe I'll put 2 crack grenades into this Dreadnought. So the multi-meltas. So we're going to do actually, before I do that, these plague Marines are going to go into him as well. So we have 8 shots. Because they're rapid fire, they have an actionable, so they don't. It's as if they don't move. So we have hitting on 2s because the Tallyman gave that to him, and then wounding on 5s. So just 3, no AP.
3 no AP. It was on these guys.
Yeah.
So 3 up armor save.
Oh, it takes them all.
Takes them
6,
all.
6 up.
Feel 1 damage apiece.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow.
He's down to 3.
Down to 3. This is changing what I want to do though. I guess what we'll do is we'll put all the meltas here and put the 2 cracks into that. So let's go with the 2 meltas.
2 cracks. Oh.
Or the 4 meltas into these guys here. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s. Just 2. -4.
-4. They're gonna go right through.
All right. So give me a roll of damage. Are they 1 damage?
Oh yeah.
All right, 2 die. And then the 2 cracks both hit, and they're going to be wounding on 3s, both wound. -2. This is into your dread.
Yeah. So 3, 4, 5s. 1 goes through.
D6. Oh.
Feel no pains.
Wait. So he's going to reduce that down to 1.
1.
How important is that CP that I have right there?
That's your command point interrupt next round, potentially.
All right, guys. So I am choosing to re-roll that for 3. So it's still not going to kill him. Reduces it to 2, so 2.
Okay, 2 feel no pains of 6.
So he's still alive with 1. That's annoying. All right, so that was it for that. Let's go to charges. I think that's all my shooting. Yeah, charges. Mortarian into those 2 guys. And he's in with a 7. And that's really all of it. So, yeah, just push him in.
Won't base.
Yeah, and he is not bracketed yet. I think he brackets at?
Below 9.
Below 9, yeah. So I'm going to put, he has 7 attacks. I'm going to put 2 attacks and the Nurglings into the character, the little guy, the librarian. And I'll put 5 attacks into the Dreadnought. So I'm going to do the Dreadnought first. Mortarian hitting on 2s. Reroll the 1 for himself. And then wounding on 2s. So we have 5 at -4.
5, 4 up invulns. Ouch.
Ooh.
He's probably toast.
D3 +3.
Oh, he's dead. That's this here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be
Even if it's just, he only has 9 left.
Okay,
so
that would
just
have
from
been.
the +3s. He'll die.
Yeah.
Does he explode?
All right. And then the 2 into the character. Reroll that 1 for himself. And then 2s. And that is a play weapon. So 2 at -4.
4 up in them. Okay.
All right. And then Nurglings. How many wounds does that guy have left?
1.
1?
Yeah.
It'd be awesome if the Nurglings kill him. All right, 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling these 1s for himself. And then it's strength 2, toughness 3, so 5s. Just 1. No AP.
1 up. So 1 fails.
That'd have been awesome. All right, your fight, sir.
Cool. Yeah, he's going to just put his 4 attacks into... Terminators.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s.
All right.
Wounding on 3s. 2 mortals. And 2 -2 flat.
The mortals are, what is it?
2
In addition?
2 flat 3s and then 2 mortals.
2 -2 flat 3. So 4 ups. All right. So fill that. These are flat 2s.
Flat 3s. Got
Flat-
2s.
So that's going to go down to. So that's going to kill.
Kill 1.
Kill 1. Kill 2. And 1's going to be on a 1 wound left.
Okay.
We don't just lift guys up. I know you weren't thinking that, but we're not going to. So we'll do the flail first. Hitting on 2s. No, I'm not hitting on 2s. I'm hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 2s. Those all wound. -2. Yeah, because it's +1. Their toughness. No, actually, it's wounding on 3s. Yeah, so we're good.
Okay. And it's -2 AP.
-2 AP.
Okay. So
2 damage each.
3 up. 2 will go through. He's dead.
You want to try to roll 4 feeling pains?
Oh, yeah, I guess that's an option. 4 6s.
All right. It was worth a try. All right, so that's good there. These 2 guys are dead.
That gives you an additional 3 on.
All right, so at the end of my turn, I will have 6 for assassination. I will have...
6 for fleeing vectors.
Did I get fleeing vectors?
I would assume so. You killed
No, I didn't kill enough.
a model,
That was it.
2 models, 5 models, so there's your 7. You killed the 5-man squad.
Oh, that was on your turn? No, this is my turn, dude. I killed that on your turn.
Okay. So yeah, you don't...
I don't have fleeing vectors on this one.
Okay. So you just got the 3 on my turn.
I just got the 3 on your turn. So I did get 6 for assassinate. I did get nothing for vectors. I did get the 3 for spreadness. The 3% spreadness sickness. I did kill 2 units, so I'm going to get 2 points for that. The tertiary one or the primary secondary. And then, yeah, so we're going to move on to your turn. You were holding 2. You're going to get 8 points. You're going to go up a CP to 3. I'm going to go up 1, and I'm not going to get 1 from the Tallyman, which I was hoping I would.
You get 2 for banners.
And you got 2 for banners. Yep. All right, and we will be back at the end of your movement phase. All right, we are back, and Jake, what'd you do?
We did
First command phase stuff.
command rerolls on the 8-man now. That was here. They jumped up. This very wounded Venerable Dreadnought has moved back. Still within 18 inches of him to try and cast that spell.
Yep.
Keldor Drago is moving up to hopefully engage these Terminators. We are going to try to maul Mortarion with these rerolling everything.
Can't reroll.
Oh yeah, no rerolling against him. So maybe that was a wasted effort.
All right, guys. Okay, what were you saying?
Okay, so we are going to... They do have full reroll hits, but they're probably going against Mortarion, so they're likely not going to get to use them.
We're here. What'd you do?
Yeah, we just kind of moved up to confront you here. We're going to try and get a Psychic Interrogate again, hopefully kill your troops and threaten your characters.
Okay.
We did hold off on bringing the Dread Knight up because you do have a Fight Last ability here.
Right.
So I'd be kind of sacrificing him at this point. And I don't have a lot of firepower left, so I can't sacrifice units.
And you have 3 CP. I did not get one for the Tallyman, so I'm a 2 CP. I'm sorry, 1 CP, and we are good.
Cool. Moving into Psychic. Caldor Drago is going to cast Vortex of Doom on these guys.
Okay.
We are going to spend a CP.
Roll 3 dice.
To allow him to roll 3 for his casts. So on a 7.
And what does Vortex do, so everybody knows?
It's 2d3 mortals and then splashes 1 mortal out 3 inches around.
So we'll see what we get in.
Definitely going off on a 10.
I'll try to deny it with Mortarion because that seems like it's going to be pretty big. So I need 11. Oh. Okay.
All right. So
D3 mortals, or what was it, D6 mortals?
2d3 mortals. So 5 mortals.
Okay. So that's going to be 2 dead. All right, guys, we are back after the charging. So let's kind of go over what we got going on here. Excuse me. The Foul Blight Spawn, Deadly Pathogen, Revolting Stench Vats is a 6s. Turn off all the charging abilities. So basically these guys are going to fight after because I'm the defender and he was the charger. So these guys will fight normal as if they were already in combat. So I will fight them, or because of his fight last ability, I put it onto the Dread Knight, so that he will actually fight last, and then I'll fight here or Mortarion depending on what I want, what's going in. And I'm not going to heroic in any one of these guys either. So he's got over here. I did not heroic because my Terminator is OPSEC, so he can. I still own that objective even if Morty dies in this turn. So, how many attacks do you have, sir? This many.
This many.
All right.
Hitting on 3s, no rerolls.
No rerolls. It's a lot of 2s and 1s, but also a lot of 6s and 5s.
I don't have to do too much damage to him, hopefully. Get some mortals on the wounds.
All right.
Okay. So wounding on 5s and 6s. 6s will do mortals in addition.
That's pretty good. 2 mortals. All right, so these are going to be, these are meant to mortals. These are, what's the damage? What's the
-2?
-2 force? That's pretty good. So we have, these are flat 2, you said?
Yeah.
So that's going to go down to 1s. So I got 5 feel no pain. And I'll take 2 wounds. Down to 5. And now I'm going to choose, because it's either, I'm going to either pick these guys or in here. Did you base this guy? Did you mean to base that guy?
I didn't intend to.
Well, you did.
It is,
so you did it. It was worked out anyway. Okay. So I will pile in here, and I will then take everything into this dread, because I can get points if I kill him.
Okay.
So we have the Power Fist first. Got to be in the box. So 2 of those hit. Strength 8, toughness 7, so 3s. Both. So it's -2. I'm sorry, Power Fists are -3.
Okay. It's just 4 invulns, by the way.
Yeah, save them both. Nice. And then a flail. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 5s. Oh wait, he's
T6.
T6 going down to 5. So I'm 4s. So -2.
2 -2. 4s either way. 1.
2 damage. And then we have 3 for the Great Plague Cleaver. Hitting on 4s. And then wounding on 3s. Just 1. I think the Plague Cleaver is my
1 for up invuln on your cleaver.
Good. All right. So you get to fight now, sir.
Yes, sir.
So it'd be these guys.
Yeah. There are 4 of them with swords. 1,
Only got him down to 9 wounds.
3,
Brutal.
4. And then the sergeant has a halberd as well, so he's also going to get 4, but it's different attack profiles.
All right. Just roll them separately.
Just roll them
separately.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do the sergeant separate. These are going to be the sword attacks from that squad. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Yeah, because they're from the same brotherhood. 1s, rerolling 2s are bad. Okay. You're rolling on 5s, not 3s. And 6s would still be mortals, but we didn't get any of those this time. Just 1. 1 minus 2 flat 1.
That's a huge difference, man.
Yeah.
He still takes it.
Just flat 1.
Kills the one guy.
The wounded guy, yeah. All right.
All right, so Mortarion is now degraded. He's got 5 attacks. Because he degrades, I think, at 6.
Sweeping?
No, I don't think I'm going to sweep. I think I'm just...
those are 1 damage pop, right?
Those are 1, and it's only 10.
Yeah.
So I might as well, if I'm going to kill, I might as well kill.
Kill, yeah.
So here we go. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling the 1s for himself. What's that?
Weapon skill is
no, just movement does. Movement and attacks.
Yeah.
And then 2s. Rerolling these because of plague weapon. Oh my goodness. So -4.
-4. Yeah, that's all right.
All right, and then the Nurglings.
Crunch.
2. Both wound. And actually both hit and both wound, actually.
Nice. No AP.
Wait, this one does not wound. Only 1 wounds.
Okay. 3 armors.
Okay. Good. All right.
Dread Knight.
Dread Knight going into these 2 Plague Marines.
We didn't do the halberd guy from that squad either.
Okay.
So the 4 attacks from the halberd, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. This is the strength 6.
Yep.
So wounding on 3s, 6s are mortals. 1 mortal, 3 -2.
-2, you said?
Yep.
That's going to pick them up. They're 2 damage each?
Yeah.
Going down to 1.
Yeah.
And then we have 1
mortal. So
1 mortal, so 2.
2 damage.
How many attacks does this guy have?
He's going to have 10 coming in.
I'll just pick him up. All right, so you end up taking this from me because you're going to have more miles on it than I am anyway, so
okay.
If you consolidate.
And my guys are OPSEC.
You're good. All right, at the end of your turn, sir, what did you score?
We got 2 on banners. Did not
1,
put any other
2.
down. Interrogate we got off.
Yep.
Nothing on teleport strike. I think this is going to be a nothing all game.
What do you have to do on teleport strike?
I have to kill a unit, one of your units, with one of my units that either deep struck, gate of infinity, or teleport shot.
And since Gate of Infinity hasn't gone off this whole game.
Yeah. Teleport shot is a 2 CP strat, so it's difficult to pull when you don't have a lot of CP.
Gotcha. So we have, all right, so 2 for banners, 3 for psychic interrogate, and
primary was just 4 plus the 1.
yes, you killed that.
1 squad.
1 squad, right? So,
4 plus 1.
all right.
8 plus 1, sorry.
Yeah, 8 plus, all right, and then I'm going to hold, you're holding that, I'm holding 3, you're holding 3, so I'm only going to get 8 points, and we will be back after my movement phase. All right, guys, we are back after my movement phase. So I got a CP from the talent man going up to 3 because of my turn. And Jake went up to 3 because of his, he got 1 because he's holding some of the middle objectives. I moved up my blade haulers, went around here to go in the middle so I can shoot either at Drago or try to take out this Dreadnought. Move these Plague Marines up here a little bit so I can get into these guys there if I need to on a charge or shoot Drago as well. Just shifted these guys over a little bit so I can try to get some, maybe my Blight Spawn to get in range here. And I wanted Smite to go off on this guy as well, even though he has 2 denies there. That's kind of what I got going on. I did not do my Psychic off camera, so I'm going to do it now. Mortarion first is going to do Curse of the Leper onto those guys in front of him. And this goes off on a... Let's roll it first. Does it? Wait. It does go off. Do I want to re-roll this though? That's the question, because this is very deniable for you. Do I want to re-roll that? He's still in the range. I'm going to re-roll it. I want that to be higher because I don't want you to deny it. I still have to spend 1 CP to get there. So, oh, this fails it. Being greedy. What would you have rolled? This to see.
For posterity's sake?
See would have denied it, so. Alright, Kurt, smite. We're going to smite. You know, I'll make Mortarion Miasma. That doesn't go off. He perils for 2. So he's going to be down to 3.
Feel no pain.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll do the feel no pain in a second here. Unless you felt them. All right.
You already moved the dice.
That's what I moved it, exactly. And then we're going to smite here. And that does not go off either. So, Psychic Phase. That's why I don't do it on camera. So we're going to start with him. And we're going to go into... let's start with these guys first, actually. We're going to go with Maltas and everything here. Crack missiles here into this Dreadnought. And their Plague Spewers in the Drago. So, Malta shots first into the night. 3 hits. And then 3 is the wound.
Nice.
-4.
4 up invuln. Ouch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And I think probably should have measured that out because one of them's in Malta range.
Yes, it was.
All right, so we got 2 that, and then that'll be 8, 9, 10.
10.
Because of the +2 in Malta range.
Yeah.
So he's get Fatal Pains?
Yeah. No, those aren't mortals, right?
No.
Yeah, it's just going to kill him. Does he explode? I guess that's a good question. No.
No. All right.
Now I'll give you 4 for assassin.
All right. So now we will spend my 1 CP going down to 1. And we'll extend his range, and we'll go into Castle and Crow. Number of shots is 4. And then it's going to be wounding on Strength 8, Toughness 4. So wounding on 2s. It is a plague weapon. All 3 of them, -3.
4 up invuln.
Ooh,
He's dead.
close. All right, 2 damage each. The Plague Spear is going into Drago. I forgot about those. So it's going to be 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding on, they are within range, so he's now toughness 3. Their strength 6, so it's going to be 3s. There's a plague weapon. 2. Yeah, -2. Yeah.
2 at -2.
2, yep.
He has a 3 up invuln save.
Yeah, I think that 2 wounded but it doesn't matter.
Oh, him?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because I'm not 100% sure. So, all right, we're going to put this guy's,
I think he's taking wounds yet.
now we're going to put this guy's bolter, or the, we're going to put his launcher into this dread. The plague, it's a blight launcher. It's on 3s.
Nice.
And plague weapon. So just 1 at -2.
It's strength 7.
Yeah, 2 damage.
-2, 3, 4, 5. 5 up armor.
Oh, good. All right. So we'll take all these bolters there and put them in the Drago. So we have 12 bolter shots. Guys, rapid fire inexorable counts as them not moving. That's why we're not just getting 6, we're getting 12. Hitting on 3s. 6s will explode though. So we're gonna, and they're not in range of Mortarion, so we're gonna take out those 3 and we're gonna add 3 more into it because of those 6s. And it's strength 3, toughness 4, because he's within contagion range of the blade haulers. So we're wounding on 3s. And that many at no minus. So it'd be anything but a 1.
2 up armor.
Takes 1. All right.
7 or 8 base.
All right. So we're going to have the pistol shoot at these guys here. Hits. Does not wound. Mortarian's pistol going into those guys. Hits. And then wounds. -3.
6.
Just kills 1. All right, charges. So we're going to have my Plague Marines go into those guys. I think you might have pulled them out, so I might need a 9. We'll measure it after I roll it. I want to spend that. I think I will. So I'm going to spend my last CP and see if I can re-roll that into a 5. All right, no deal. Let's have the question is, do I want the Terminator to charge? Let me think about this. All right, guys, that's what we got going on, and we want to bring this into Drago for whatever reason. What's his invuln?
3.
3 up invuln. It's only going to do 1 damage. I'm only going to have 8 attacks. I'm not going to kill him. All right, no, we'll only do that. So it's your fight, sir. Okay. Here in the Mortarian.
On 3s. No rerolls. Moving on 5s. 6s do mortals.
That was pretty bad.
That was pretty bad.
Dan saved it. All right. So let's. So we got 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, rerolling for himself, and wounding on 2s is a plague weapon. So 4 at -4.
4. So there's 1 guy left.
And then the Nurglings. 6 attacks.
The Nurgling's killing.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s.
They get a bonus this year.
Rerolling the 1s. And then strength 2, toughness 3, 5s. So we have, no, we're not going to kill him. Only 1.
Only 1.
No AP.
So 1, 3 up.
There we go. All right. At the end of my turn, I'm going to get, you want me morale on that? Yeah. So if they fail this morale, actually, it's an extra point. So he's good. Yeah, because there was 5 of them. Yeah, there was 6 to start. I killed 5 of them. 5 plus 8. Yeah, you're good. So, how many miles did I kill in this? 1, 2, 4. This one I didn't kill with plague weapons though.
6.
So it was just this one. Because I did not kill the Dread with a plague weapon. I only killed 5 over there with plague weapons. I killed Castle and Crow with the plague spewers, and I didn't kill anything else with plague weapons. They have to die with plague weapons. So, no, I think I get 2. No, I get 2 points for killing 7. I get an extra point for killing with a plague weapon. So I did get 2 points for that. I did get assassinate for 7 in that turn. Actually, I killed the Warlord and I killed Crow, and then what was the other thing? Spread the sickness I have not done, and right now we are going into, I believe, turn 5. What are we in? Turn
top of 5.
Top of 5, and Jake holds 2, and we will be back after the score. All right, guys, we are back, and at the beginning of Jake's command phase, so he's going to score this for banners and that for banners. What'd you do in your command phase, sir?
Reroll on the Dreadnought before they parted ways.
Yep.
And we kept him in combat. Hopefully we will smite Mortarion. We brought Calidus out of hiding from over here to hopefully engage this Terminator.
Okay.
This Dreadnought is peeking through the window here.
Right.
Line of sight of those now untouched characters.
Yep.
Using our OBSEC, we're going to put banners down on this. We have the end of game to score, so good chance we'll get an extra point there.
Right.
Keldor Drago's moving up to hopefully cleave these guys and prevent them from taking another objective or taking my banners down that's on that unguarded objective. Yeah, not a lot left on the field.
Right.
Not a lot to do.
Move to Psychic. Guys, we see the score. We know what the score is. We're just playing it out to see, just to get as many points as we can and see what happens.
Yeah.
As far as a competitive game goes, that's what you want to do in competitive games is you want to play out the rest of the game because all the points are going to matter in their standings. For fun games, it's whatever. You did two players.
Grab a beer.
Yeah, it's whatever the two players want to do. So go ahead. What were you going to do, sir?
Starting shoot or Psychic, he's going to smite Mortarion.
All right.
On a 5. It's going to go off on a 5.
See if I deny it. I do deny it.
Good for you.
You're not sending him back to the warp, dude.
Keldor Drago, we will pay a CP, putting me to 3.
Okay.
To do 3 dice. He's going to smite those critters in the mouth.
All right.
We'll take the 8.
All right. I will try to deny that with Mortarion. He's got 3, so he does not.
It's going to be D3. 3 mortals on those bad boys.
All right, so he's down to 3.
And then we will do... the second spell is going to be Vortex of Doom.
All right.
And that will also be an 8.
Deny.
2D3.
6.
5.
5.
Yeah, and then it does a splash, but there's nothing to splash.
All right, so this guy's going to die. Let me see if he blows up. On a 4. He does. So I'll do 1 damage to Drago, unless he's got a mortal wound.
5+ mortal. No.
And then he'll go down to... This guy will go down to...
5 wounds.
This guy goes down to 7.
We do have a smite from this Dreadnought to use as well. I think this is the closest model.
Okay.
Ooh,
Super smite.
Um,
Could kill him.
D6. 2.
Down to 1. Shooting.
Keldor Drago, we will spend another CP to have him cast a 3rd spell.
Okay.
We're going to Gate of Infinity the Dreadnought. You can see him through the window. And it will go off that time.
How about that?
And he's just going to drop him right back in the same spot. So you can continue to see the characters out the window. And if he kills one, now it's 5 victory points.
Right.
This is what I should have been doing the whole game, and it just never went off.
Sure. For your technical guys. There.
He got a little wiggly with reality, and then he was magic.
Shooting at the Foul Blight spawn. Or
which one has the worst defensive?
They're exactly the same.
Same.
But toughness 5. They have no invuln.
No invuln. Toughness 5. Hitting on 2s.
This is going into where?
The green one. I hate
Foul Blight
green
spawn?
people. Yeah.
All right, so he's going into Foul Blight spawn.
Hitting on 2s, re-rolling everything.
All right.
The Grandmaster. Oh, it was meant to not hit. Wounding on 3s, these are both Lazes. Okay, so 2 minus 3s on him.
2 minus 3, so 6s.
So
Saved 1.
D6 damage.
Could kill him.
For the money.
He does die.
We'll take a 5 point for the last teleport strike.
Okay. Next.
She gets D3 shots here. 3 shots, hitting on 2s.
This is going
what is his leadership?
They have a leadership of 7.
These guys, Terminators, are 7?
Yep.
Let me make sure it's not 2.
So, all right, what does the Calidus guns do, Jake?
Okay,
For
so
people who haven't used them yet.
it's an Assault D3 weapon. She rolled 3 shots, hits on 2s For every hit, you have to roll 3d6 against their leadership, and you do 1 mortal for rolling over the leadership.
So so whatever. So my leadership's 7. So anything above 7 is a mortal one.
Correct.
Okay.
Potentially 3. So the first one does not.
All right.
Second one does not. We just need one of these. That one does not beat it. So no mortals from the shooting.
Oh, so it's got to be on 2 dice.
You have no. Oh,
because you did beat it.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was.
You did beat
it. I was casting. So 1 mortal. Does he get a feel no pain or anything?
No, he does not.
Okay. I was just so used to telling myself no. Moving on with shooting. Keldor Drago will take his 4 bolter shots at that character.
All right.
Yeah, there's nothing else really. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to kill it. What do you have? 4 5s. 1 minus 1 is not 2.
Takes it. Down to 1. So he's down. He's down to 3. All right. Charges.
Yeah, charges. We have this charge here.
Yep.
Overwatch? Oh no. Oh, you have 1.
They want to overwatch this? Because I have 1. I might as well use it. Let's.
And then she's gonna overwatch or charge here.
I'm not gonna.
She got 11 on the dice.
I guess I will. I'll overwatch. He's got 2 what's his involved? 4 up.
3.
3. So it's 2. Nah.
I'm done after this. So if you have,
Yeah, and I'm not gonna.
It's not, yeah.
It's not gonna make a difference.
It'd be epic if you shot him on the charge.
I mean, I might as well because if you kill Mortarion, it's not gonna matter. Yeah. So I'll overwatch. I'll spend my last CP. Overwatch Drago. Nothing. Crack. Nothing. And Spewer. Nothing. All right. You get the fight, sir.
Cool. Keldor Drago is a charge, and this is a charge. You don't have any interrupts.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just start with Keldor Drago because he is exciting.
At this point, you're just trying to max out, right? You got 1 unit there.
It's not going to give me any points
2
to
units.
do this. It's just...
Yeah, it is. If you kill a unit, it gives you 1 more point.
Oh, for the primary.
Yeah, because you already got 2. You can only max out at 3.
Good call. So, sorry.
Go ahead.
6 attacks, hitting on 2s. They're -1 natively in
combat, right?
So hitting on 3s. Ouch.
Ooh, that was good.
Yeah. Strength 10. Right.
Yeah, so 3s.
Strength 8. Strength 8.
Still 3s.
3s anyway. So 3 minus 4 flat 3s.
5 ups. Flat 3s.
Yeah.
Going down to 2. So he's good. Down to 3.
Nice. Sorry. I was hoping I'd kill it.
All right, on the Mortarion.
Yeah, Calidus goes and then Mortarion goes.
See if the Catalyst can kill him.
3 wounds, baby. Girl. She's wounded on 6.
It's been known for assassins to kill Primarchs.
It has. Very rarely.
Just because Conrad Kurz let the assassin kill him was a whole totally different story.
Let's do the poison attack first real quick.
All right.
Hitting on 2s.
Hits.
Poison 3. No. These are the 5 normal attacks. Hitting on 2s. Ouch. And wounding on 6s.
Nothing. All right. Just for poops and giggles, we'll have
Morty crush.
Morty see if he can kill all of them.
Morty smash.
So Morty's two into the Marine. Both hit. Both wound. -4, he's dead. And then in the assassin, all 3 hit. All 3 wound. -4, she gets lightning fast, so 4 ups.
3.
Yeah. She dodges Mortarion. I don't think it matters the Nurglings, because how many wounds she have? 4 wounds.
5.
So the Nurglings can't kill her, so it's not going to matter. This thing can't kill Drago, so it's not going to matter. So what'd you get at the end of your turn?
End of my turn, we would get a 5 for teleport strike. We do not do interrogate, so we have that capped at 12 now. 5 for teleport. banners would
So-
score
alright,
an
so we got-
additional 3 at the end of the game.
So we got 5 for teleportation strike. We have we didn't do a psychic interrogate. You did kill 2 units for the tertiary, so you got 2 points for that.
Yeah.
You did hold 2 at the beginning of your turn, and what was the other thing you needed? Banners. So you did have 1, 2 there,
3.
and now you just put 3 up there.
So end of game.
So
score.
yeah, so we will come back after the score. All right, guys, you are back. You saw the score. I am not going to. I don't have to bother taking my last turn because, again, we're not getting points or anything for this. This isn't for money, so this is just for fun. Yeah, but it was pretty good matchup. I think Jake caught me a little bit at the end there, but Jake, honestly, dude, it was that psychic that
whole
second
round of just
turn,
picking
yeah.
every psychic face.
That second turn of psychic fakes was just brutal. I don't think he got anything off.
I think starting Morty on the table would have been a different game too.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to ask you. What do you think about starting more tearing off the table? Did he make you strategically? Now, this is for my Death Guard people that watch. Starting Morty off the table, did it make you play differently?
Yes. You brought him in second turn, so I really couldn't have gotten much further forward than I already had been, but it did force me to stay closer to the edges to screen your strategic reserve.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do Grey Knights want to play? How do Grey Knights want to play? Do they want to play castled? Do they want to play spread out?
If you hadn't put him in strategic reserves, I probably would have gone more middle aggressive.
Okay.
Just because I do move 12 and 10 inches with most of my stuff, so I can move from the middle to anywhere on the board pretty quickly.
Okay.
So you did force me to have 2 divergent wings that I was running.
So this was the second game I started more tearing off the board, and he's actually changed the focus of what the other armies have done when he came in. Like I played him against Blood Angels, who lined up everything over here, but I brought Morty over here and had to shift everything this way and came right into my attack to deal with Morty, which is actually pretty good. How about Grey Knights? How do you feel Grey Knights are in Arks of Omen?
Stronger than they've been at any point in time.
Why is that?
You can really make an army out of just their good units now.
Okay.
We lost Armor of Contempt, which does kind of suck, but I was able to add a whole nother squad of interceptors in for the point drops that we got. Yeah, having infantry guys that move 12 inches through terrain,
right.
through models, that's Drakari tricks with Marines.
Right, which is nice.
Yeah.
They're very fast. They're very fast. I tried to keep you all in front of me. Now, it did help that you failed Gate of Infinity
Every
4
time.
times. So, into the last one. But so it did help a little bit. But yeah, it was still a fun game, man. Thanks for coming, Jake. I appreciate it. Guys, as always, God bless and peace out.